Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you about the 2017 Aerolite 174E. This is an excellent expandable unit, also known as a hybrid camper, because we have our 4 walls, but then we have the tent style beds. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the outside features and then we'll make our way in. So one of the cool things about the tent style campers or hybrid campers like this is the fact that it's nice and lightweight and gives you a ton of room, which again we'll see when we go inside. The other neat thing, if you've had a pop-up, this is a huge step up because your time savings will be phenomenal. If you take a look underneath, you will notice you no longer have any bars or supports or anything that you have to put in there because it utilizes 2 cables, 1 on each side, and each bed can support up to 1,100 pounds. Also, they've come a long ways in the fabric material here. It's almost more of a vinyl now, and so you don't have to worry about touching it and having rain come through or anything like that. It works wonderful. It won't mold or anything nearly as easily as it used to. All you have to do is when it's done raining, just make sure you dry it out, take good care of it, and it will last you a long time. Let's take a look underneath here a moment. You will see that you have your propane tank cover there. This will have 2 20-pound propane tanks in it, so lots of propane for you. Right behind that are your battery rails there, so you have a spot to put your battery box. And then you have the black diamond plating here coming up the front. If we come around to the side, this unit does have excellent storage in it, especially for being a hybrid camper. You see that you have the front storage there going all the way through, and then you have a little bit of side storage right over here. So good storage here. It's a magnetic latch, so you don't have to worry about anything ripping out on you. And then right next to that, take a look at this. This is solar prep. So if you're going out, you're doing some boondocking, you want to trickle charge your batteries, excellent. Just buy the portable Furion panels with the charger, plug it in right there, and it will start to trickle charge your batteries. So very cool. Right up top here is your power awning. Touch of a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it roll back in. And it does have an LED light strip underneath. So you don't have to hang up your Christmas lights or anything. Just flip a switch and you have your light right here at night. If you like to watch TV outside, great. We can certainly do that. You'll see you have electrical outlets right here as well as a cable outlet. So you can go ahead and plug in the TV, put a table or something here, and put the TV right on top of it. And that way you have the outside TV. If listening to music is more your speed, not an issue, you do have 2 outside speakers. Those are controlled by the Multimedia Center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. So if you have a smartphone or tablet, you can sit right out here and be able to control that. If you take a look right there at the wheel, you will see this is aluminum alloy wheel, which is really nice. Not only does it look great, but it also helps prevent any kind of rust or corrosion, and it is a nitrogen-filled tire. Getting into the 174 is quite simple as well. You have 2 steps here. The first one's pretty low to the ground, so it is a nice, easy transition into this RV. We come around to the back side. This is the second bed right here. And again, as I mentioned, putting these down is very simple. These are your locks right here, these levers. All you have to do is you undo these and roll them over. If you take a look right here, you will see what those go into. So these have locks on them as well for when you're traveling. But again, it's easy to set this up and tear it down with one person. Also, if you take a look underneath here, you have your square tubular bumper, and you will notice you have a spare tire there. So, you know, if you ever do have to use that, if you ever get a flat, it is quite easy to go ahead and grab that and change your tire out. Come around to the off-door side real quick here. This is where the majority of our connections are. You have your 30-amp detachable power cord right here. Your terminations are right down below. This unit does have a gray tank and a black tank on board, and that is where you would dump those both at right there. You will also see you have a light here in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. If you're anything like me, you know, I don't get to go camping until I get out of work. So by the time I actually get to my campsite, it's generally starting to get dark. This is a really nice feature to have here. Also, you see a black tank flush. No longer do you have to take a hose and stick it down your toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done camping. Just take that hose, screw it in right there. A black tank has sprayers built in it and it will wash it out for you. Also, if you need some water access outside, you will see this unit has a spray port, has a nice little hose inside. You can hook that up right there and spray off whatever you need. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Aerolite 174E. This particular model is in the Nightscape interior. Let's start off on the kitchen. So you'll see this isn't a huge countertop space, but they did give you full residential features. You're able to have a double bowl sink in here instead of a single, with your nice big bowl on the left, smaller one here on the right, and a high-rise faucet for washing dishes. Also, they gave you a 3-burner cooktop. Again, in a travel trailer this size, most of the time, you'd have a single bowl sink and just a double burner, so I like that they gave you a triple burner here. Plus, if you put a cover on the cooktop here and your sink top covers there, you can make this all usable prep space. Underneath your cooktop is your oven, so if you want to do some baking, that is the place to do it there. And a nice pull-out drawer here. This is nice and deep. This is a good place to put your pots and pans. So we open this guy up, you will see that this is nice and open, so this is a great place for a trash can. Of course, you have a window here to let in some natural light. LED lights throughout this coach, which LED lights are great too. Not only do they put out a fraction of the heat, they also use a fraction of the power. That's a big deal if you're out boondocking. You can run about 9 or 10 LED lights, and they'll use about the same power as one of your halogen lights. So definitely a big difference there. If you take a look right up top, this is some nice extra pantry space. Of course, this is your goodie bag when you get the camper. Right next to that is your microwave, stainless steel, continuing that look throughout here. The weight of the unit is on there, 3,260 pounds, so it's under that 3,500 pound mark, which is pretty important when it comes to your towing. Also right here is your hood with a light and a fan. Moving down a little bit further, you have your nice glass front here, the frosted glass, so you can't see what's in there, which is good. But when you open it up, of course, that is your pantry. So any extra foodstuffs you want to put up there, that's the place to do it. LED light right here, windows on both sides of the camper, so you can get nice cross breeze coming through here, and you will also see an electrical outlet there. So if you need to plug anything in, whether it's a laptop, coffee maker, whatever, that is the place you can do it. Right here is your Jackknife Sofa. The cool thing about a Jackknife Sofa is not only is this comfortable to sit on, which you can see, it also, kind of a side note, this one has armrests. You don't see that very often on a Jackknife Sofa. I do like the fact they give you those. They pull out, but I like the fact they included them. And then this does drop down into a bed, nice and easy. You will see right down here, by the way, is your furnace. So this unit does have heat, also has AC. I can show you that a little bit later. Now right up front is one of your 2 beds. This is probably your primary bed here. These are the cables I was talking about when we were outside. Again, 1,100 pound weight capacity on there. I know it's hard to believe, but that is what they rated at. So in order to set this up, I do have a video which demonstrates that, but I'll give you a quick rundown. You undo those latches outside, you fold this down, you take this hook right here, it'll clip on the end, and then you can adjust your tension right here, lock it in place right there. Super simple and easy. You have your mattress right here, nice and thick. Take a look at that. That sucker is nice and comfortable to lay on right there. If you take a look over to the side, this is your dinette space. This is where you'll be sitting, eating meals. If you need to play a game or anything, you have a nice area in which you can do it. The other cool thing about the dinette is this does drop down into a bed. If you take a look right here, you'll see that you can just remove those legs. The table will sit right down. You can take the back cushions, fill it in, and that will create additional sleeping space, again, in conjunction with your Jackknife Sofa. There is also an electrical outlet underneath, so if you need to plug anything in, laptop, tablet, while you're sitting at the table, you can do that there. This is the Multimedia Center that I had mentioned previously. This is what controls your speakers outside as well as inside. It is a DVD player, so if you want to watch a movie, you can plug these audio-video jacks into a TV and be able to watch it through there. Of course, right there, some additional storage, which is nice. Right here is your TV antenna. It's pretty cool. It's the Winegard Razor antenna. The reason I like this, it's low profile. You no longer have to crank it up to find signal, and remember to crank it back down when you're done camping. All you have to do is you just push it in and turn it, and it will find the best signal for you. Speakers here, again, as I mentioned, controlled by that Multimedia Center. Right over here is your stainless steel panel Norcold fridge freezer combo. Take a look at that. You can see it's nice and spacious, plenty of room there. This guy does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. If you take a look up top, there's your AC unit that I promised you. So if it does get too hot, even though you can open up all the windows, also the bed's unzipped, so those are screens. So that, again, you get a great cross breeze through a hybrid like this. But if it's too hot, you can rely on the AC there. And then right underneath your fridge, you have this nice big deep drawer. Again, if you want additional pots and pans or pantry, whatever else you want right in there. Right back here is the bathroom. You can see down in the corner here is your foot flush lever toilet, plenty of legroom. You can see the neo-angle shower there with your shower pan. Coming up the side here, you have some shelves as well as your hand wand, and then a nice big skylight up top. You'll also notice you have your vent fan right here off to the side. You have a mirrored medicine cabinet with good storage behind that. And right underneath here, you can see your electrical outlet as well as your sink top and vanity, and additional storage right down there. Now, if you come to the back, this, of course, is your secondary bed right back here. You will notice an electrical outlet down and bottom in case you need to plug in a cell phone or anything at night. Same style to set this up. You know, it's super easy. You do have a curtain here for privacy as well. Nice little shelf up top for anything that you need to store there. But all right, folks, that pretty much wraps it up. Again, this is a 2017 Aerolite 174E. This one is in the Nightscape interior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.